Well, Eddie, the players are back out on the training pitch together today, but the work's been going on for quite a long time behind the scenes, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've the schedule this pre-season has been very similar to last, so we tried to recreate as similar as we could. So it was a 5-week lead-in. Prior to the lads coming back, they did a lot of individual work, but this is the first time we've come together collectively.
Obviously, some of the international players aren't here yet, but is it a similar process for them? They'll be kind of on individual plans wherever they might be in the world.
Yeah, they're working hard, as you say, wherever they are in the world, getting that mental refresh, which for us this season, with the amount of games we're going to have, a slightly different season with the competitions that we're in, with Europe and a lot of travelling. I think their time away now is crucial, so they come back and are ready to work and ready for the tough tests that the Premier League will bring.
What are the key advantages of having most of the group back together today?
Well, it's just good to see everybody and bring that unique feel that the lads have brought the football club. You know, the togetherness, the spirit, you can see it already, and really good attitude to the work. The lads have come back very fit, so because of the programmes that they've been on and the various schedules that we've individualised, the test results that we got today were as good as we've seen, so really positive signs.
Anthony Gordon obviously was playing for his country as recently as yesterday. He's just won the under-21 Euros, of course, and one player of the tournament as well, playing in a more central position. Has that given you food for thought, anything to think about, any surprises there?
No, not really. I mean, I'd seen Anthony had played in that position for Everton before he signed for us, and we spoke about one of the big things when we signed him was his versatility. So for us, he's played left, he's played right, and he's played centrally as a midfielder. In training, he's also played up front, and he's done really well in those games that we've had here. So he's a player that has that versatility, and in a season like we're going to go into, players that can play in different positions are so valuable to us.
And winning that trophy and the individual award as well, it'll give him a big boost. Joe Linton's gone away and scored for his country. Callum Wilson's got a goal for England. Do you expect to see a few of them returning with a real spring in their step when they come back?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think just looking at Anthony's individual position, that tournament and how he played, and the success that England got, hopefully, as you say, will serve him really well for the season ahead. We really do value him highly, and hope he really contributes this year. And as you say, you go down the list of players, we've had a lot of international players away, and they've all collectively done really well. So we're always pleased when players get the recognition for their country. We know it's a big motivation for a lot of the players, so delighted for Joe Linton, especially his journey to the Brazilian team has been a brilliant one to witness, and to see him score was great.
Since we last spoke, Sandro Tonali has joined the club as well. Can you just tell us why you were so keen to bring him in, and how you see him fitting into this squad and this team?
Yeah, I think he's a high-level player. He's got some great experiences already for such a young player. So he's won the Italian League, and this season got to the Champions League semi-final, so full Italian international. So he brings a wealth of pedigree. I think he's a player also of huge potential, because I think his best years are ahead of him as well. I think he's got versatility in his game as well, so I think he can play various roles for us. We'll wait and see as we work with him more where he fits into what we do, but I think we're bringing a top player into the group, and I'm delighted to add that competition and that depth that we're going to need this season.
Towards the end of last season, Joe Willock and Nick Pope missed the final game in particular. Emil Kraft longer term as well. They're all here today. Can you just tell us where they all are in their varying returns and recoveries?
Yeah, Nick's doing well, so he won't train with us initially with his hands, but I think he can go out and do some footwork. Yeah, Joe Willock, again, don't think it's too far away from full training. He's not there yet, but making good progress with his hamstring injury. We've got Sean Longstaff, who was missing as well at the end of last season, but he's back fully training today. Did you mention anyone else?
And Emil Kraft as well.
Emil's a little bit further back, so doing well, making good progress, but we don't anticipate seeing him during pre-season.
And it's just been announced today that Paul Dummett and Loris Karius are staying for another year as well. They've signed new contracts. Just give us a little insight into why that was so important for you to get them tied down.
Yeah, two really important players for us last year. Loris came in off the back of not training a huge amount before he signed with us, but I think we saw rapid improvement in his goalkeeping in the time that he spent with our goalkeeper coaches and with us. And delighted with his attitude and his application to his work. Played in the cup final, obviously did very well. So he's going to be a valuable part of our goalkeeping team this year. Paul, been with the club a number of years and is a Newcastle man through and through. And he's got versatility as well. He can play various positions for us. But again, behind the scenes last year, he was incredible with his backing of the players and how he trained, his application to what we asked him to do. So we're delighted both players are staying, and hopefully they can enjoy this season.
The first friendly, it's only 6 days away now, Gateshead, then Rangers, then the trip to the US, and then the Seller Cup doubleheader. How pleased are you with the way the pre-season schedule's come together and how it's been structured to get you in the best possible shape?
Well, as I said, we've tried to replicate as close as we can to last year, which served us really well. We thought the pre-season was tough, but prepared us for a Premier League season. I think this season, or this pre-season, looks even tougher. So the games will be really tough examinations for us, but in some senses that's what you need, because we're going into the hardest league in the world, and the Champions League and various other competitions. So we know we're going to have to be ready from game one. So the pre-season's designed to get us at our optimum level, fitness-wise, tactically, for Aston Villa at home.
You say there the results from this first day as a group. Very pleased with what you've seen so far.
Yeah, the lads have come back as fit as we've seen. We obviously keep fitness records going right back to my first season in management, and the best we've seen. So I'm delighted with the players' application. To be honest, I didn't expect anything else from the group.